middle trail heads north, and it'll connect with the Bluff Springs Trail about about 3 miles from here. We'll see how I do. It's about 10 minutes. We'll get to the juniper tree, and that'll be a change of direction. Over there is the backside of the Miner's Needle. That Sloan Rock Formation kind of guides you towards the juniper tree. The trail has been easy to follow thus far. Very minimum trail maintenance necessary at this point. Juniper tree should be just around the corner here. We do have to get into the wash a little bit. But this is the juniper tree. We're looking up the ascent route from the juniper tree. So I'll be hiking underneath this tree, and the trail leads up to that saguaro. There are some rock ladders, steps. There's rock stairs. They've kind of worn away, but the trail hasn't worn away. That's where I'm headed. I've come up from the juniper tree down there, and the trail makes a turn to the north, and I'm heading up to that saguaro. Trail is still in good shape. The trail's going to head over into that canyon. There's a couple different hills to go around before we reach the Slick Rock Ravine. That's a good directional card. I don't remember if I put that up or not. The trail still easy to follow. The trail was maintained in stages, and rock cairns on top of the boulders will represent starting and ending of each particular section that was worked. When there's water, there's quite a pool down there, dry right now. This was a very gnarly section to work. It just had bushes all over the place, and it's a little steep to climb up and around, but You can make it. See? We're up. That's from whence I came. Reaching a cairn that puts us in another direction heading west. We need to go around a wash, take a wide swing around it, and there's going to be an iconic landmark up ahead after we get through all of this. Several cairns to mark the way on this area. About to get to the iconic landmark. At about 5 after 9. And it's this pointed cairn. It's been here every time I've done this hike. Before the fire, there were 2 saguaros by the pointed cairn, and now one of them has become a skeleton. Someone had a unique cairn marker there. I need to go around a couple more hills to reach the ravine. That saddle in the center of the video is where I'm going to be headed eventually. I've come from the pointed cairn area over there. And be careful, this steep trail down might be a problem for you. I think someone has worked on it to make it better than it was. But it's great to be able to hike on it. The trail could go up there, but I choose to take the trail down here. It's a little bit hidden, but it is the way that I go. It gets a little more brushy here, so just take your time to find it. And we're good. Remember to hike the trail below that gnarly tree, and between that and the wash. So it's kind of rocky up on the hillside there, so hiking down low is a better option. There's the wash down below that the trail heads up this way. That's the way I shall go. Another gnarly tree. This time we're going to go on the west side. Stay out of the wash unless you fall in, because this is a little bit slippery. Come from the saguaros, that gnarly tree behind the bush there. Take your time studying the area to see. You do have to go up on a little bit of a shelf to get over to this point. This is another adventurous descent, so be very careful. Going down it. Probably best to have a hiking stick for balance. Now we're headed north towards the ravine. We're almost there. 20 after 9. We're at 2,700 foot elevation, 258.9 on the trip odometer, and we're about ready to enter the Slick Rock Ravine. It's possible to get there through that wash, or just take this trail around to the wash. This is the iconic Middle Canyon, bordered on the east side by the Dutchman's wash, and on the west side by the Lower Barks Canyon wash. That up there is what I call the Norwegian rock. We are now officially in the Slick Rock Ravine. So it took about an hour and a half to get here. But I made a couple stops, so that slowed me down. Now I have to cross the ravine. I'll either go down to the middle of that saddle, or I'll go up high and cross over. Depends on the condition of the terrain when I get there.